Respected our science teacher and all of you, my dear friend. As you all know, it's me Sneha Malla from Group C, standing here to present about the types of ecosystem from chapter Nature and Environment. Now I would like to start. Types of ecosystem. An ecosystem exists at the place where there is an existence of organism. It may be in water or land community on the basis of the habitat of organism. And also ecosystem is categorized into two major types. They are water ecosystem and land ecosystem. Water ecosystem is defined as the ecological unit in which organisms of an water community interact among themselves and the environment to balance their number and amount of other substance in their community. And some examples of some examples are pond ecosystem, river ecosystem, lake ecosystem, etc. And this is the picture of pond ecosystem. And next is land ecosystem, the ecosystem which animals and plants of land community interact among themselves and with the environment is called the land ecosystem. They balance their number and the amount of the different substance remain constant in that community. And some examples of land ecosystem are grassland ecosystem, forest ecosystem, and tree ecosystem. And this is the picture of land ecosystem. And this much. Thank you.
So here Sneha has brought about chapter Nature and Environment, types of ecosystem. An ecosystem exists at the place where there is an existence of organisms, and it is common thing that we all know without existence of any kind of organism there is no possibility of ecosystem, and it may be in water or on land. We know that water has also some water resources also contain some kind of organisms having life, and on land, as we are living on land, we can get that. And on the basis of habitat of organism, that means on the basis of water or land habitat where they live, their ecosystem is categorized into two major types. They are water ecosystem and land ecosystem. And so she has brought here a figure of water ecosystem and some definition of water ecosystem. Water ecosystem is defined as ecological unit in which organisms of water community interact among themselves and the environment to balance their number and amount of other substances in their community. In water ecosystem, all the aquatic animals living interact among each other to maintain the balance in the environment. As we are also living on the land, we interact with each other and live in society for maintenance of balance in the society. In same way also in aquatic system also aquatic animals are living and interacting with each other to maintain our ecosystem nicely. And some examples of water ecosystem are pond ecosystem, river ecosystem, and lake ecosystem. And this is a figure of water ecosystem. So you can see here water ecosystem contains many aquatic animals like larvae of mosquitoes, tadpole, fish, and larvae of newt, many more things, and they all interact with each other to maintain their ecosystem. And in next slide she has mentioned about the land ecosystem. The ecosystem which animals and plants of land community interact among themselves and with the environment is called land ecosystem. For example, we live on land and we all are human and interact with each other just for our fulfilling our daily needs without interacting with next person or next any kind of organism around us. We won't be able to survive nicely. So for the maintenance of the land ecosystem, people, humans and many other plants, animals living, having life on the earth interact with each other for their sustainable ecosystem. And next here it is mentioned that some examples of land ecosystem are grassland ecosystem, forest ecosystem, tree ecosystem, etc. And this is the figure of land ecosystem, and here animals, you can see lion, elephant and hippopotamus, many kind of animals interacting among each other for their proper maintenance of ecosystem. Now by saying this much, we like to conclude our presentation. Thank you.
And you switch on that. Thank you very much, Miss Sneha Malla Thakuri, and which one? So ecosystem. How many types are there? Two types. Mainly you can write here. One is land ecosystem. One is land ecosystem. Another is water ecosystem. Water ecosystem. In land ecosystem, how many types are there? Grassland ecosystem. What is second one? Forest ecosystem. And what is third one? Desert ecosystem. Lawn ecosystem and grassland ecosystem is same. Okay, lawn means there is sufficient grass. Now, in water ecosystem, how many types are there? What ecosystem? Two types. One is fresh water. Yeah. No. It comes here. So actually, water ecosystem can be categorized into two types. One is fresh water, and what is next one? Marine water or salty water. Marine water ecosystem. And you just said pond ecosystem. Pond ecosystem is under freshwater ecosystem. Next one, lake ecosystem, river ecosystem. They all are, what are they? Freshwater ecosystem. And sea and ocean ecosystem. What are they? What are they? Marine water or salty water ecosystem. Right? So when we write like this here, phytoplankton, algae, energy transfers to tadpole, insects. Which side again? Two, small fish, large fish, bacteria, fungi. It is one ecosystem. See? So, phytoplankton means single-celled plants, algae. They are eaten by tadpole insects for energy, and tadpole insects are eaten by small fish. Small fish are eaten by large fish. When these organisms die, they are converted to simpler soluble form by bacteria and fungi. So what type of ecosystem is this? What type of ecosystem is this? When there is phytoplankton, algae, tadpole, insects, small fish, what is this? Water ecosystem. So this is water ecosystem. But okay, this is water ecosystem. But if you do like this, grass, then here zebra is eaten by jackal, jackal is eaten by tiger, bacteria, fungi. So here I can show like this. When they die, they are decomposed by this also. Okay. So what type of ecosystem is this? This is land ecosystem, isn't it? Only that much was given for today, right? And whose duty is tomorrow? No. Whose turn is there? Sorry. Oh, still other presenters are there. I thought it's completed. Okay. Now let's welcome on the stage next presentator. Who is next presentator? Sworneema Maharjan. And who is the super guru? Please all. Just a minute. We have to connect again. Just pause, get a pause. Keep okay? On the side.
Namaskar and very warm good morning to
Sound. Now birds are loud sound.
Namaskar and very warm good morning to our honorable science teacher and my dear friends. It's me Sworneema Maharjan discussing about pond ecosystem.
What ecosystem? She also discussed what ecosystem.
No, she said water and land. They are soft
Why?
Animals are found in pond.
phytoplankton.
Phytoplankton and other green plants prepare their food by the process of photosynthesis. They play role of producer. The producer are eaten by primary consumer. Animal like fish, frog feeds on the primary consumer and some of them on producer too.
Sworneema has got the slides about pond ecosystem. Different types of organisms are found in pond. As we all know, there are variety of aquatic animals, and phytoplankton and other green plants prepare their food by the process of photosynthesis. There is a name phytoplankton and other green plants. They prepare food by themselves. They are known as autotrophs, and they make food by the process of photosynthesis. And they play the role of producers. As we know, those organisms which prepare food by themselves are the producers, and the producers are eaten by primary consumers. That means primary consumers are herbivorous. They eat producers for energy. Animals like fish, frog feed on primary consumer, and some of them on producers too. Some animals like fish, frog feeds on those primary consumers or herbivorous, and some of them also feed on producers, autotrophs too.
So what type of presentation you have got? Where is it? Only this much? What's your diagram? Where are other things? It's extremely lazy ones. You will get again next, okay? Remember, I don't want to see any lazy friends. Brought only this one. This is it. This others already is explained. So Sneha Malla has brought better presentation this one, right? She brought the diagrams also. She has already covered all those things. And this one only. Okay, now it's the turn of Smarika. And who is the Super Guru? Yes, please come.
Sorry.
Smarika, where are you coming?
So design where is I had more slides.
Don't be confused. What is confused?
No, I kept diagram design.
This time. Take photo also.
Namaskar and a warm good morning to our respected science teacher and my dear friends. My name, as you all know, my name is Smarika from grade 9, here to present my presentation from lesson 6, nature and environment. My topic is grassland ecosystem from land ecosystem, and there are three types of land ecosystem, which is also known as terrestrial ecosystem, and the types are grassland ecosystem, desert ecosystem and forest ecosystem. Grassland ecosystem. Different types of animals and plants inhabit in grassland.
In grassland, grasses, shrubs and trees prepare their food inside them by the process of photosynthesis and supply food to others. Thus, they are producers. These producers are eaten by primary consumers like insects, deer, rabbits, goats, etc. The primary consumers as well as producers are eaten by secondary consumers like tigers, lions, eagles, etc. When producers and consumers die, their dead bodies are decomposed by decomposers like fungi, bacteria, and by this process fertilizers are formed for producers. Here is the figure of grassland food web. Biogeochemicals are also balanced by the conduction of nitrogen cycle, oxygen cycle, carbon cycle and water cycle in the community. Biogeochemicals are those chemicals found on the earth without which no living beings can survive. Oxygen, nitrogen, water and carbon dioxide are biogeochemicals. Thank you.
So next presenter is Smarika has brought about grassland ecosystem, and it is a picture of grassland food web, and different types of animals and plants inhabit in grassland. That means various kind of animals, organisms, plant live in grassland, and in grassland grasses, shrubs and trees prepare food inside them by the process of photosynthesis and supply food to others. Thus they are producers. That means in the grassland ecosystem many kind of plants prepare food in their own body by the help of process of photosynthesis, and this process again helps to supply food to others, and that's why they are called producers. And these producers are eaten by primary consumers like insects, deer, rabbits, goats, etc. Those producers which prepare food by themselves or autotrophs, they are eaten by the primary consumers like insects, deer, rabbits, goats, etc. And the primary consumers as well as producers, that means both autotrophs and heterotrophs are again eaten by the secondary consumers like tiger, lions, eagle, etc. When producers and consumers die, after the death of the producers and consumers, their dead bodies are decomposed by the decomposers like bacteria and fungi, and by this process fertilizers are formed for again the producers, and this process always recycles. And this picture shows that these producers again, green plants again are eaten by animals, and animals again by some other primary consumers. And next slide is about chemicals. Biogeochemicals are also balanced by the condition of nitrogen cycle, oxygen cycle, carbon cycle and water cycle in the community. Biogeochemical are those chemicals found in earth. That means biogeochemical can be found in our earth, without which no living beings can survive. Without biogeochemicals such as oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, they are very vital for our fulfilling our daily needs, and without it there is no possibility of life on the earth. Oxygen, nitrogen, water and carbon dioxide are some biogeochemicals. By saying this much, we would like to conclude. Thank you.
Okay, so this is spirit. She has done with full interest. So everybody must do the work with interest, right? Remember. So just doing haphazardly, then what do? This is the time to learn. Yes or no? So in today's class, what did we discuss? Two type of ecosystem. What are they? Land ecosystem and pond ecosystem. Grassland ecosystem and pond ecosystem. Pond ecosystem. It was brought very nice diagram by Sneha, but Sworneema brought one paragraph writing, and this is made by whom? By whom? Yeah, Smarika. Nowadays Smarika is doing well. Give her a big round of applause. So we need to praise for their activity, but I don't like to see any lazy bones. So lazy bones discard, everybody. Master Tejas, Master Anmol, be active. Here is given very clearly. Definitely in ecosystem, there are producers, consumers, primary consumers, secondary consumers, tertiary consumers, and decomposers, and they have got their own role. Like, what are the producers in grassland ecosystem? What are they? It's a different type of grasses. And what are the primary consumers? Insects, deer, rabbits. Primary consumer are eaten by secondary consumers like tiger, lions. I think here are only of the secondary consumer, right? And when they die, they are decomposed by bacteria and fungi. Next thing is biogeochemicals. Biogeochemicals means those chemicals which are found in our surface and they are consumed by living things. Like nitrogen. Do we use nitrogen or not? Directly we don't use nitrogen. Indirectly we use nitrogen. Nitrogen can be used in the form of nitrate and nitrite. When we eat the food contains protein. Protein is rich in nitrogen. And nitrogen is useful for our healthy growing. Oxygen. We inhale oxygen. What do we throw out? Carbon dioxide. And plants take carbon dioxide. What do they throw? So see, there is exchange of chemicals or not. And water cycle. See, we drink water. Water helps in carrying out various type of reactions. Again, we throw out water in the form of urine and sweat, tear, etc. Okay, so this is the presentation of Group C. Group C or Group D? Group C. Give them a big round of applause once again. Very good. And Group D, they have already presented, right? And tomorrow means on Sunday, there is presentation from Group D. Group D. Group D, they have already presented or not? C. Now it's the turn of Group D. Group D, who are the members? Ashwin, Rajan, Yudh, and Anmol Mani, right? You keep your name Mani also. Anmol King Mani. Nang Mani, they say Anmol Mani. Okay. I think from your presentation, this chapter will be over or not? From grade E, means Group E. Okay. So means within first week of Asad, we will complete this chapter. Then that is the syllabus for your first term. Afterwards, we will be discussing or practicing about all those set books. Sorry? No, the exercise we will do. Exercise we will do together. I will provide. Why not? Now every time duty is given to the students. They have to prepare slide. Before preparation of slide, they have to read, not like Sworneema. Bringing little bit things, just like that. What duty was given to her, she damn cared. And just copied something and kept. So in the name of doing, just doing, don't make it. No formality. Full-fledged presentation. This Smarika, she was scared, no. I had kept their diagrams, where are they? Yes, that's great. She has made this slide with full interest. So here is the such type of diagram, but it was not coming. And she made this thing also. Right? So interest is essential. Everybody take out your book, start reading, then I will give you some class works. Okay? Thank you.